it's arrived. My Raspberry Pi 400. This is the box. Obviously it's coming. I've put a little tape over there so you can't see my address. But I started to open the box here just to give me a bit of a leeway. Okay, here we go. The Raspberry Pi 400 personal computer kit. I originally bought this because I'll just get rid of that, because I wanted to get back into my Amiga, and unfortunately I had Amiga 500 with 2 meg RAM, and it had the A570 CD-ROM drive as well. That was unfortunately stolen from my parents' house, which I'm absolutely gutted about. But I've got all the games, which is brilliant, and so I'm going to be reviewing them on this bad boy. I've even got I've got a disk drive that's on the way as well. So I'm going to get Amiga OS and pop it in here, and then that's going to be on another video anyway. But here we have the Raspberry Pi 400 with the keyboard. Oh, it's a nice colour on the back. Nice, obviously, brand in there. On the back, we've got the different ports. It's nice that the pin port actually at the back there is covered as well. A lot of videos I've seen, they've got that's been taken off, but it's quite nice that it's obviously covered there. Just obviously get it so the dust doesn't get in there and so on. And then we've got the pin 1, although this looks as if this is the micro SD port. 2 micro HDMIs, USB-C, that looks like, I think. Yeah, 2 USB 3 ports maybe, and standard USB, and obviously the Ethernet. I'm not sure whether that's Cat 6 or Cat 5, but it's just an Ethernet port there. The keyboard itself, it does look quite nice. I'm not sure if you can hear this, but the keys feel really, really nice actually. They feel quite a nice quality key. It feels a lot like my old sort of 2013 MacBook Pro, not with the new sort of MacBook Pros, but quite a nice, really nice feel to that. Yeah, it's lovely, and it's quite a really, really nice colour actually. I'm not sure if you can pick that up in the video, but it's it's a lovely colour. Coming down into the box here, this bit, USB-C official power supply. It is what it is. Is what it says on the tin. And then we've got the official Raspberry Pi mouse, colour in white and red. And in the bundle, part of the bundle, you get obviously the cards and so on as well. So I think this has got a 64 gig card in here. And then we have the beginner's guide. Hefty old book that. Yeah. Beginner's guide here, 4th edition, updated with Raspberry Pi 400, and obviously it is what it is. Lots of really lovely, happy pictures that you can spend hours building and reading, and then HDMI to micro HDMI. So the mouse, trying to do this one-handed is quite awkward really, but it's quite a snazzy mouse. It's quite a cool little optical mouse. 3-button click on it, which is great. And then obviously got USB there, and then the USB power supply. Oh, nice bit of branding all over it really. So obviously also the Raspberry Pi branding, and then it's coming down to just a USB-C. So I've plugged it all in now. You can see that it's here. Obviously got light here, and we've got a bit of power there as well. And I've plugged it into my monitor here, but as you can see, nothing. So I think there is a bit of a Raspberry Pi. You press the Raspberry Pi button and then F10. No. Taken the SD card out of the back here, just here, and try. It's not actually booting onto anything, so it doesn't obviously seem to be any type of BIOS in it as well. Okay, one thing that I've just realised after all of that, and I've downloaded that, I've popped the SD card back in here. I haven't actually done anything with it yet. I haven't popped the Retro Pi image on it because I've plugged in the mouse, I've plugged in the power. I haven't actually plugged in the monitor, so that would be the reason why the monitor's not working. So now I've plugged in the monitor back here. That should start working, hopefully. Okay, so to power on, we press F10. And that gives us a nice little bootloader screen here down the bottom right. And any second, we should hopefully see the Raspberry Pi image appear. It's taking a few seconds. Oh, perfect. The reason why it's upside down is actually because my screen's upside down. So I've just found, obviously, to change that, I'm just going to go into here. Brilliant. That's taken me down to here. This is perfect. Yeah, screen editor. Brilliant. Let's close that off. Okay, so taking us through the nice little setup. Let's look at my various networks. Scanning them. This is brilliant, actually, because then it's a true all-in-one kit. And then we're going to hit next on that. Obviously connecting through to here. It's Velop, so I have had some issues with it in the past. But the operating system itself does look lovely. I haven't seen Raspberry Pi, I haven't used a Raspberry Pi for a long, long time. To give you an example, this was the last Raspberry Pi I've got, which is a Pi Zero. And to go now from this to this is lovely. Maybe you can even see that I've still got the Raspberry Pi Zero micro SD card in there. Okay, so coming back to here, it's obviously now it's got onto the internet. It's telling me there's some software update available, so let's click next to that. Okay, we'll worry about that shortly. Yeah, so obviously it's coming with Bluetooth as well, got Wi-Fi built in. Speakers, I'm not sure where the sound would be, so whether this thing's got sound, it's got speakers built into it. I don't think it would do, but yeah, so let's have a quick little look around here. Obviously the different games it's got all built in and so on. Programming, yeah, this is all just a Raspberry Pi stuff as normal. So it's brilliant. I'm so impressed with it so far. This is about 90 odd pound. And if you just need even if you're not going to be using it, what I'm going to be using it for, which is obviously Retro Pi, this is a brilliant machine. Even if you've got young kids and you want them to get into, you just need a machine for home. And you don't want to obviously buy an expensive laptop. Realistically, all you would need to buy is one of these. The fact that you've just got the keyboard, this is an all-in-one kit here. The only thing you would need to then just get is a monitor or TV that's got an HDMI port. Realistically, you could just have it in your sitting room, kitchen, wherever your children are going to work from. This won't break the bank. This is 90 odd pounds. I cannot recommend this highly enough. This is absolutely brilliant piece of kit, and yeah, just go out there, enjoy. If you've got it, if you've got one, or if you want to see anything else with it, let me know in the comments, and yeah, see